Why feeding correctly matters. Feeding might look simple, you drop some food into the tank and watch your betta eat. But the truth is, many bettas suffer from overfeeding, poor diet, or digestive issues because their owners don't understand how their tiny stomach works. A betta's stomach is about the size of its eye, small, delicate, and easy to overload. Learning the right way to feed your betta means more than keeping it full, it's about keeping it strong, colorful, and active. In this guide, I'll show you every step of how to feed your betta fish properly, from food types to feeding schedules and special tips that most people overlook. Step 1. Understand what bettas eat in nature. In the wild, betta fish are insectivores. They eat small insects, larvae, and crustaceans that fall into the water. Their diet is high in protein and low in plant matter. Knowing this helps us understand what kind of food they need in captivity. Protein is essential for their muscle growth, fin development, and bright coloration. Plant-based foods are not harmful but should never be the main diet. When choosing food, always look for protein-rich options. Bettas thrive when their diet mimics their natural feeding habits. Step 2. Choose the right food for your betta. Let's break down the best types of food, from everyday pellets to special treats. 1. Betta pellets, main diet. Pellets designed for bettas are the easiest and most balanced food option. They float on the surface, which matches the betta's natural feeding behavior. White heavy check mark look for. Protein content above 35%. Ingredients that list fish meal or shrimp meal first. Small pellet size that fits easily in your betta's mouth. Avoid generic tropical fish pellets, they're often too large and contain fillers that cause bloating. 2. Frozen or live foods, treats. These foods keep your betta's hunting instincts sharp and provide natural nutrients. Frozen bloodworms, rich and tasty but feed only twice a week. Brine shrimp, high in protein and great for color. Daphnia, water fleas, excellent for digestion. Mosquito larvae, a natural favorite when available. These should be treats, not everyday meals. Overfeeding live or frozen foods can lead to digestive issues. 3. Freeze-dried foods. Freeze-dried versions of bloodworms or brine shrimp are convenient but must be pre-soaked in tank water before feeding to prevent bloating. Never feed dry. Step 3. How much to feed? A betta's stomach is tiny, about the size of its eyeball. Feeding too much causes bloating, constipation, and even swim bladder disorder. Backhand index pointing right rule of thumb, feed only what your betta can eat in 2 minutes. Daily example. 2 to 3 pellets per feeding, once or twice per day. For frozen/live food, 2 to 3 small pieces at a time. If food remains uneaten after 2 minutes, remove it immediately to avoid ammonia buildup. Step 4. Feeding schedule, timing is key. Consistency keeps your betta's digestion healthy. Follow this proven schedule. Morning, 8 to 10 a.m. 2 to 3 pellets or a small pinch of food. Evening, 6 to 8 p.m. 2 to 3 pellets again or 1 frozen treat. Once a week, skip 1 day. Fasting helps clear the digestive system and prevents constipation. Avoid feeding right before lights off. Bettas need time to digest before resting. Step 5. Watch for overfeeding symptoms. Overfeeding is the #1 cause of betta health problems. Learn to recognize the early warning signs. Swollen belly or round body. Floating or difficulty swimming, swim bladder issue. Lethargy and resting at the bottom. Cloudy water and leftover food. If you notice these symptoms, fast your betta for 24 to 48 hours and feed a small piece of a cooked, deshelled pea to help digestion. Then resume a lighter feeding schedule. Step 6. Special feeding tips for young or sick bettas. For juvenile bettas. Young bettas have faster metabolism, they benefit from smaller but more frequent meals, 3 times daily. Feed tiny amounts each time and include frozen foods once or twice a week. For sick or recovering bettas. When your betta is weak or recovering from illness. Offer easily digestible foods like live brine shrimp or soaked pellets. Avoid dry foods and overfeeding. Keep water clean and warm, 80 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit, to support digestion. Step 7. Avoid common feeding mistakes. Even experienced owners make these errors. Overfeeding more food is not equal to more love. Bettas don't need much. Feeding only one type of food rotate to give variety and complete nutrition. Using poor quality pellets, cheap foods often cause digestive problems. Feeding at random times, bettas thrive on consistency. Not removing leftovers, leftover food quickly pollutes small tanks. Fix these, and your betta will stay vibrant, active, and healthy. Step 8. Enhance color and vitality through nutrition. If your betta's color fades, the diet might lack certain nutrients. Try these color-enhancing foods. Brine shrimp enhances red/orange hues. Daphnia improves fin clarity and shine. Spirulina-enriched pellets help deepen blue and green colors. Feed these once a week alongside the main diet. You'll notice visible improvements within 2 weeks. Step 9. Feeding during special conditions. When you're away. If you'll be gone for 2 to 3 days, don't worry, healthy bettas can fast safely. For longer trips, use an automatic feeder with small controlled portions. Ask a friend to feed very small amounts, pre-measure pellets into labeled cups. During breeding. When conditioning bettas for breeding, increase live/frozen protein foods like bloodworms or brine shrimp. Feed smaller meals more frequently to prepare both fish for spawning. Step 10. Monitor and adjust. Every betta is different. Some eat aggressively, others are picky. Observe your fish. Does it eat immediately or hesitate? Does it leave food behind often? Is its belly bloated or flat? Adjust portion size accordingly. Keep a feeding log for consistency, especially helpful if you maintain multiple tanks. Step 11. Clean up after feeding. Always remove leftover food 5 minutes after feeding. This prevents bacteria growth, keeps water clear, and reduces ammonia buildup. If you use floating pellets, a small net or pipette works perfectly for removing uneaten bits. Step 12. Weekly feeding routine, sample plan. Here's an easy 7-day plan that keeps bettas healthy and prevents boredom. Day morning evening. Monday 3 pellets 2 pellets. Tuesday 3 pellets 1 bloodworm. Wednesday 2 pellets 2 pellets. Thursday 3 pellets 1 brine shrimp. Friday 3 pellets 2 pellets. Saturday 2 Daphnia 2 pellets. Sunday, fasting day. This routine mimics natural feeding patterns, improves digestion, and keeps your betta active. Step 13. Troubleshooting feeding problems. Betta not eating, check temperature, should be 78 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Cold bettas often refuse food. Try live brine shrimp to stimulate appetite. Spitting out food, pellet might be too hard. Soak it for 30 seconds before feeding. Floating at the surface may indicate constipation. Fast for 1 day and feed Daphnia the next. Refusing pellets but eating worms, try mixing both, gradually reduce live food to encourage pellet acceptance. Step 14. Long-term benefits of proper feeding. Feeding your betta correctly every day will boost its immune system. Make colors more vivid. Promote fin growth and healing. Extend lifespan, 3 to 5 years or more. Prevent most diseases caused by poor diet. Remember, good feeding isn't just about food, it's about balance, timing, and observation. Conclusion. Feeding a betta fish the right way is one of the most rewarding parts of aquarium keeping. When you learn its behavior, diet preferences, and feeding rhythm, you'll see the difference: brighter colors, smoother swimming, and a more interactive pet. Follow this guide, keep portions small, and stay consistent. Your betta will thank you every day with its beauty and energy.